Alrighty, folks. Welcome back to another session of our Phandelver and below, the Shattered Obelisk. And I am your Dungeon Master, Dungeon Mister, joined by our wonderful players today. If you guys want to say hello, you can.
Hello.
Hello.
And we're gonna.
Harvey Weinberg.
What was that?
Balloons.
Fair
I
enough.
said Harvey Weinberg.
Harvey Weinberg.
Deep genetics topic.
Fair enough. Well, we're gonna get into some non-genetics, maybe light genetics tonight. We'll find out. But before we get into whatever we're going to get into tonight, let's talk a little bit about last time. So without further waiting, last time, as Alva and Zadkiel arrived at camp, and as you guys were making it, it would seem Zad was still unsure about his path forward, at least with his oath, but he was here for you guys either way. And you guys got a good night's rest under the stars and clouds and awoke the next morning in search of this Talhundreth, or at least an entrance to it or something. And eventually, in the early hours, you spotted a series of hills that at just the right angle seemed to resemble a face sticking out of the ground, a big bearded face, dwarven face. You guys went to go investigate this and, well, went straight for the nose and found in the large nostrils of this pointy hill were two large stones embedded into it with inscriptions in Dwarvish. A sort of riddle or puzzle about going around and coming back or something like that. It took some time, but you finally figured it out. Or at least for one of the stones. Opening the way down somewhere. Spiraling into the earth, you took this path, coming to a large dwarven door, lightly ajar. Nearby, there was another path that kind of looked like it went down into the side as well, but with the door ahead of you, you figured this would be the way forward. Heading in, you came to a long and wide hall of stairs leading down towards a collapse. Seeing a handful of doors littering the area, you took the first one. Delving in, you were thwarted by a trio of animated war armors, one of which spoke to you about trespassing, but you guys smashed all those armors up pretty quick, and it turned out this was probably some sort of training room here. You headed to another area, a dusty armory nearly empty within the doorway, or besides a doorway inside. Later learned that this door was heavily locked. But there were also denizens within this room. Several dust mephits and a single undead slumped in the shadows, all lashed out at you. This was not a simple fight, as the dust creatures kept blinding you over and over, making things quite frustrating and difficult. You were, however, triumphant in the battle, and the doorway barred by 3 separate locks, one of which was already unlocked, but you headed out, found a small quarters of off of the training room, and found an interesting weapon that could hold in place a great axe that Isabel took up with a rod of a movable rod for its haft. You guys headed back to the main hall though, and that's where we're going to pick up. In this large staired hall, you see a door to the south of you down the stairs, and a door across from where you had just taken.
Beside us, shall we?
Yes. Let's open every door. Any door that we can open, let's try and open it. Honestly, I'm just...
Zad, do you want to do the honors, or should I?
I can open it.
Whoever. I'm asking Zad because he's right near it, man. Whoever wants to open it, go ahead.
Zad, get ready. I'll just magically open it.
Is she so using your thaumaturgy?
Yeah, the thaumaturgy thing.
Thaumaturgy. Alright, magically slamming the door open. You hear stone grinding as it slams into the exterior out here, opening into a unlit room within, making a loud thud into the wall here.
Well, it doesn't look like anything's running out.
Nothing
All
runs
right,
out.
let's go.
It's starting to head into this room here. You can see many doors lead into this room, which has 4 stone chairs facing each other in the middle of it. One chair is covered with fresh blood. Seems to be kind
With
of
what kind of blood?
fresh.
Oh,
Fresh blood.
Not fetch blood or
Not fetch
fish
blood.
blood?
Not fish. Well,
It ain't
maybe.
so
It's
fetch?
fresh.
Okay. It's fresh and
Like
fish.
still moist, wet. Like
It,
wet,
it
moist.
looks like as if Isabel comes in here, as she shines light in the room, you can see it glisten. So
Can we figure out?
Ooh.
Yeah, could we figure out what type of blood, or like how old it is? You said fresh, but I mean, is it like a few minutes or?
yeah, if you go up and investigate it, give me a medicine check.
Let's see, medicine. Nope.
You know,
Nope.
it might not be blood.
Oh.
It might be some sort of juice or something that's coagulated. You're unsure.
Somebody's
I'll go.
spilled the
But you would notice several
Ooh.
bones also as after you approach the chair scattered about.
large, small, like femurs or ribs.
Several bones. You can give me a nature check.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to get a sense of gauge the size of the bone.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
With a nat 20, these are goat bones.
Mm.
Hmm.
At the southern end would be an opening with no door, and what looks to be a staircase leading south.
Right. There's so many doors. Let's start from the one close to the entrance and work clockwise or counterclockwise. Which one do you guys think?
Counterclockwise. I think that works
Counterclockwise.
best. Mhm.
Isabel, did the honors opening the first door?
Sure, I guess. Alright, so which one am I gonna open? I'll open. So I move up
Counterclockwise.
this one right here.
Alright.
And I'm gonna go and try and open it.
Alright, it opens right on up, leading into a nothing more than a stone bed, a desk, and a stool. Very simple, kind of dormitory-esque area within here.
Anything in there?
Just like a bed, a desk. Is there anything on the desk?
A couple of rocks, and dust.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's really nothing in here. Other than can I check under the stone bed?
There is no under the stone bed.
Okay.
It's not like it's flat.
Okay.
You know, it's raised up. It's made from one solid piece of stone.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's like nothing in there.
Yeah, there's no legs or anything,
Yeah.
but there are like some beds or like some sheeting and a duvet.
Ooh,
Alright.
a
Let's
duvet.
open this one, shall we? So White Claw's gonna try to open that one.
Okay. Opening it reveals the same thing. Another area, maybe different arrangement within, but looks to be a small stone desk, stool on the other side, and a bed.
So these are bedrooms.
They appear to be bedrooms. A thick layer of dust covers all of it.
So that next door is gonna be bedroom. So they're all gonna be bedrooms. So probably should we
No
open
harm
all
in
of them?
being confident. I agree with you. Probably all bedrooms. Let's
You
just
want
be
to open
certain.
this? Okay.
What was that?
Mel magically opens up the last one on that top row.
Okay. It slams open.
Let's go.
Hear a loud thud and crushing from within. As Zadkiel tramples White Claw to get into the room first. There would be someone looking very surprised at the desk there. Looks like mostly an elven individual. You would also notice, yeah, a robed figure sitting here. A little pointy ears sticking out. And nearby in the corner, a small pyramid-shaped nugget bounces idly on its spindly legs. The person would look to Zadkiel. Hello. I wasn't expecting company. What brings you here? Have you come to hear the truth? His voice calls out to Zadkiel, who's in front there. Or anyone who can hear it.
Zadkiel, what do you see in there? Mel yells.
Slammed my room door open. That's unsightly.
That guy seems to have lost his voice, but there seems to be someone inside.
Is
All right.
Zadkiel stepping in?
I'm gonna go in.
Are you having mic problems, Dan? Or does he just step in silently?
He's having mic problems.
That's fair.
All right.
Zadkiel falls down and trips over his own words. Oh, sorry. Hello. What? Yes, please do all come into my room, uninvited. Thank you. Of course, slam doors open and just intrude. I'm Falfarg. This is my room. How can I
here?
live? Is one way to put it. Yes.
Right. We apologize.
I would say I exist, but more than exist, I live to hear the truth. And there is so much truth to be told. So many secrets within and without.
What can you tell us of this place?
Oh, this place, nothing. No, nothing about this place. Except
you live around this, and
well, your words, not mine. You speak in riddles, it seems.
I can speak in riddles if you want me to.
Oh yes, please do.
Right. So, what can you tell us about where we're at? Not the room, like the entire surroundings.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you, armored person intruding into my room. What can I tell you about this place? I could tell you a great many things. It just depends on if you'd listen. If you would hear it.
I am gonna listen.
I must have had some type of silence trap come over me. I was trying to talk to you. I said, interesting meeting you here. Is this is obviously your domicile.
As I have stated many times, as you interrupted my study.
Oh, and what is your study? What do you study? If you do not mind my asking.
The great mysteries of the multiverse. I listen for the truth of the far realm, and you just have to keep your ears open and you'll hear it too.
DM, would Zad have ever heard any mention of the far realm?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
I don't know if you can make this check.
Probably.
I don't know your bonuses or negatives.
one. It's one.
Yeah, maybe it's some far off country. You don't know.
Yeah. Ah, like somewhere far away. I guess.
It's always far and always close. You can hear it if you listen, and you can see it if you're shown it. I have not been given that sort of gift.
Who is your friend over here?
Oh, that is my assistant. No, more than a
We've seen
pet.
those things before.
More than a pet, but less than a friend. That's my charge. Yes, yes. Don't worry, it won't harm you unless you harm it.
Oh, no harm.
No, we're not planning on doing that.
Or if I tell it to, like people intruding into my room unannounced and just slamming my door open.
To be completely honest, we did not expect anyone to be in these ruins.
You did not expect people to live inside of a room with a bed.
Ruins. This is a ruined city, dwarven city, as far as we know.
I wouldn't call it a city at all.
Oh,
No. A city would have... Oh, I know. No. But possibly.
How
Yeah.
long have you been down here?
Time is not something that we should be concerning ourselves with here, as it flows, but it also is stopped at once. Huh.
it stopped at once.
Oh, yes. All the time.
So
Little
times-
minuscule moments in each day that disappear. Or do they?
How do you manage to feed yourself?
Oh, I just had some tasty goat just this morning.
Oh,
Oh.
it makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
Well, we do not wish to disturb you any more than we already have.
Oh,
But,
you do have... Looks like one of your companions is quite small. You wouldn't miss them, would you?
Yes, we would miss them very much. Why?
No, wait. This might be interesting. Why do you ask?
Oh, my charge over there, this creature, gifted, it could do with an eating, and your companion
No,
could
no.
easily be inserted into the mouth of this fine creature, and
She
that-
is not food.
oh, but then she would join. You would little one. You would join with this one and be more powerful
No.
and something greater than us mortals
If
could
that-
ever dream of.
Wait, you
If
said
that
more
thing-
powerful, sir?
Yes, more powerful and more endearing, and well, just overall more, so much more.
If that thing gets near any of us, I'm not gonna stay idly. I'm going to attack both of you. So
Oh,
I would
why would you
suggest leave
attack?
it.
You are the ones who have
It's
charged.
gonna try to eat us. You just said that.
What?
I did
Let's
not
get
say
to
it would
the
try.
question.
I was merely asking for permission. You have misunderstood me, and you have charged into my room, if you don't mind.
Whether or not she is swallowed by this thing is completely up to Mel, but
Oh,
not one
sure.
to get pregnant with.
I would not do it without permission, of course. It would be unheard of and unwise and uncouth.
You should ask
So-
her directly. That would be really funny.
Oh, well, she's hiding in the shadows and...
She's right behind me there. You just don't see her.
Right.
Mel, I think you should do it.
A shadow with so many other words.
Friend, may I ask you a question?
You have asked many.
May I ask one more?
Would it stop you if I said no?
Probably not. But if being eaten by your friend and transforming into something greater and more powerful is such an attractive option, why haven't you done it thus far?
That is not my charge. I have seen, heard, been told.
Whichever
This was a gift from the great being. It disgorged its young so that they could feed. This one is under my care. Simply trying to get it some food.
Well, I thank you for your hospitality, but unless my friend willingly gives herself to your friend, I want nothing to do with this.
Oh.
Sir,
Yes, little one.
may I come into your room?
Of course! The more the merrier, and thank you for asking instead of so rudely and barging in where you, might not be welcome. It might be, though. But yes, please, come. And
I do apologize. I was the one who slammed the door. As my friends have said, we haven't found anyone friendly or able to converse in the time that we've been down here.
oh, there are those
It
within
was
and those
unattended.
without.
But you said something about gaining power?
Yes. Well, yes. Power is a word that I could use to describe it. But it's so
But you
much
also have
more.
described me as food.
Oh, everything
So
can be food if it is eaten. You can eat the deadliest of things at least once.
You can never eat food and still live.
No, one must eat to live. What is
I'm-
life, though, if not
I'm proof of.
something greater?
I'm proof that you can live without eating.
Oh,
yes,
then you must
she
not be
does not
truly
eat.
living.
I mean,
It sounds
Quite
like you
interesting.
who said that living is a concept,
Yes.
not necessarily alive.
Yes. That is accurate.
So, what happens if me and your charge merge? Can you describe this?
Your body would be no more. Your consciousness would be something greater than even I could fathom, or comprehend, or explain, especially to one so out of touch with the outer realities.
It feels as if I would lose myself within this union and no longer exist, as you describe, physically or mentally.
It would
At most, I
be
would become a different being.
a different existence.
Mhm.
You have to lose
And at this
yourself
time,
in the music, the moment. Own it.
at
Better
this
never let it
time,
go.
I'm quite attached to this, what I would describe as this mortal coil, this mortal realm that I exist in. I humbly decline
Well, that is entirely
becoming
your
food for
choice.
your squire.
Oh, it is a choice. One all will make eventually.
Mm. But does your squire have your charge have a name, or do you describe its species in any certain way?
I describe it as a nugget of A child nugget that is under my care and is a privilege to be around. You, in its presence, should
If you
already feel grateful.
Um,
if it would
Do
give
I
you
get
more
any
power,
meta level, any sense? Does Mel get any sense from this creature that he's referring to?
From the little bouncy, which is just kind of bobbing up and down on its four spindly legs.
can Zad use his divine sense? Trying to figure out what it is.
It doesn't register.
Okay, so I at least know what it is not. It isn't. No, it's not undead. Nor fiend.
No, it is quite
Nor
alive.
celestial.
It wouldn't be any of those godly or ungodly creatures. It is a gift. A child. Spat out like a babe in the woods. That must not be lost.
I'm gonna poke my head in and be like, Mel, what's the big deal? Just like a floaty thing in the corner. What's the worst that could happen?
he
Do it.
dies.
It sounds like a terrible idea to me.
Hey, our terrible ideas haven't gone that bad.
Listening to Isabel is
Isabella?
generally a terrible idea anyway.
Oh, what?
I didn't say anything.
Might I ask,
Uh,
what is your business in my room?
I think we were about to leave, but I just wanted to
Yes.
ask.
Your business
We
of
are going
entering
to-
is leaving.
Well, we didn't expect anyone to be in these rooms.
You, Catman, said you were the one to speak in riddles, but this small one seems to be more riddle-ish.
I said I could. I didn't say I would.
You said if I wanted, and I said yes, and you said okay. And then here we are, no riddles had, not by you. Perplexing. But if your business being here is leaving here, then I won't stop you on your way.
Well, the question is being here and leaving, and how that is defined. We are adventurers and protectors of a small village off in the distance. And in that quest, we've come to this abandoned temple, we believe. And we are going to continue to explore so we can protect our village.
Yes, a temple. That is what it was once. No more, of course. No more.
Would this disturb you in any ways?
The temple
Of us exploring this place?
is your exploration disturbing me. So far, quite a little
Would
bit.
our exploration of this temple disturb you, sir?
Further exploration,
Yeah.
no. Encouraged, if nothing else.
Oh.
Well, then I
And you
suppose
know-
it's a good time for us to be on our way.
If you want a riddle before we leave, I go on for you. The one who makes me sells me. The one who buys me doesn't use me. The one who uses me doesn't know it. Try to find that riddle.
Is it me?
No.
Is it the being? They could use you.
No.
They could buy you. They could sell you. They might not use you. I wouldn't know.
Think about it. It's not that hard.
It is something to
Yeah.
ponder.
In fact, we'd literally just walk out.
Take care, and goodbye to your charge,
Yes.
whatever its name is.
Is it a goodbye? Yes. Possibly. Time will tell. Or not.
Well, it's better than a bad bye. And Mel wanders out of the room.
He just kind of stares blankly under his hood. You can notice
Sad
a
little-
light green glimmer under his eye.
So I would wait for Alba to exit the room before he did. And then he would be exiting. He would just say, "Thank you, friend. Be careful in your research."
Oh, friend. Such a term. A ponderous one.
Okay, weird. What is the Far Realm, guys? Anybody know?
Don't be rude, Zach. Close his door for him.
Oh yeah, close the door.
So could Wycliffe do an Arcana check to see if he knows anything about the Far Realm?
You can give me an Arcana check. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, you're not sure. It sounds like something. Probably another country. Far away.
I'm actually
no,
curious to what the DC actually is on that.
Hi.
Yeah, I imagine.
Do we want to open the next doors? Probably not slamming them open.
Alpha's gonna come over here and open the door.
Alright. A small bedroom. A stone table. Stone
Okay, they're
stool.
all-
Stone bed.
Okay, they're all bedrooms. I think we just let's.
Alpha's gonna look around the table, see if there's anything underneath it or anything like that.
No.
Nope. Okay.
Looks like it's been cleaned out. And kind of like it's been prepped for its next use.
Hmm.
So that'll open this door here. See,
Same
I'll open
thing.
the other one.
same thing. Okay,
Same
just to
thing.
make sure.
This one has a
This one.
nice little hallway in it, though.
Yeah,
about-
look at this one.
How about
Oh,
this
wow.
one? Same thing.
They're
What's
all
in there?
they're all the same thing.
Okay, we should move on. Fang, you were correct.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go down the stairs, shall we?
Let's
He would
do it.
slowly walk down the stairs. Walk down or up? I don't know if they go up or down.
They're down.
They're down. Okay.
You can tell because you can't walk
Yeah, I
down them
do.
on your own. As you can walk down now.
He would walk down, making his way down there.
All right. And I'll have to move you guys one by one over. So I'll just give me 2 seconds, and now you guys can walk down. Because there's a little ledge there, but as Whiteclaw enters in this room, you can see a long stone table here. Broken into 2 pieces, several metal chests stacked up against the wall. The largest opening leading from this room is actually choked with rubble and skeletal remains of dwarves and mind flayers, easily seen.
Oh, what?
You see a couple of doors to the south as well. Stone.
Right.
Mel goes over to inspect those metal chests.
Me too.
Okay.
Well, I assume.
Yeah, as you walk over to inspect the chest, I need both you to make, actually, I gotta check something real quick.
Dexterity saves.
Everyone but Alva, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Great.
As you start to hear each other's thoughts for a brief moment. Anyone from Zad? Perfectly fine. Mel and Zad are unaffected by this, but Isabel, as you creep forward, can't help but kind of lose some of your feelings, some of your thoughts. Whiteclaw, you find yourself just kind of staring off as both of you are incapacitated.
Oh.
And we're gonna roll initiative.
Yeah, that's never a good thing.
Never open a goddamn chest in the middle of a temple.
You didn't open anything.
We were just inspecting what they looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I rolled.
It's where the best loot is, man. Come on.
Of course I rolled a 20, and I'm incapacitated. In my English tonight. Incapacitated, whatever it is.
Incapacitated, yeah.
English tonight, like I'm tired.
It's alright.
Love it. Everybody's on the initiative? Yeah. As... I'm trying to think about the best way to describe this thing. A swirling mass of dark energy and almost ribbons of thread and smoke appears from behind those crates and boxes. Let me see, do I have an art that I can show you guys? There should be an art here, right? Let's find out. There is. Looks like this. Drifts out
Oh.
from behind the boxes. Metal crates. As Isabel, I'm gonna put some red dots on you guys because you're incapacitated. Yeah. So, as it kind of keeping cover, a tentacle lashes out towards both Mel and Isabel. Mel got a 13 to hit.
That would be a mess.
As a tentacle like wrapping of cloth and shadow and just odd energy tries to grab you, and you just like instinctually back up. Whereas getting a 17 against Isabel.
That hits.
As Isabel, you take 11 points of force damage, and I need an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Come on, Idget.
Love it. You take 21 points of psychic damage as you feel any thought that you could be thinking right now just sucked out of your brain. As this thing kind of wraps around your body, you can feel it kind of surging through it, almost like a pulse of light getting sucked from you towards the creature. As
Jeez.
the creature...
So how many points am I taking?
It was 21 psychic and 11 force, so a total of 23 damage.
Okay.
As it kind of ducks down behind those crates there. You can still kind of see it, but it has great cover. Which will take us to White Claw, who is incapacitated at the moment. So unfortunately, incapacitated. Say that out 5 times. So, you can't take actions or reactions. You still have bonus actions and movement.
Let's
no.
see.
Can't take actions or react. Yeah, at the moment, yeah, you just can't. You can still move, but you can't. You can take bonus action and move. As everything is kind of weird.
Gonna move right there.
You see this kind of thread, this long, like almost like a scroll of silvery, dark wrapping, almost like tinfoil wrapping around Isabel, pulsing with light and darkness all at the same time. It's an odd one.
It's a weird one because I think getting a bonus action, I don't think I'd be able to use. It'd be kind of cheating to sit there if I use a sorcery point to do an attack.
It's
Using a
not
bonus
cheating.
action.
It's your abilities.
Okay, then
That's why
see.
it limits you, but in a very specific way.
So we're gonna do 2 sorcery points to do a quicken spell, and do chill touch on that creature.
24 will hit.
Very nice.
As it will take 14 points of necrotic damage as this necrotic cat claw reaches out to scratch it.
And that'll be it.
All right, that will take us to Alva. What's Alva do?
Alright, Alva is going to cast Moonbeam
Okay.
right directly onto the creature thing, whatever it is.
Fair enough. See if I got something for that. I might. As radiant light arcs down onto it, it'll take that on its turn. Anything else for Alva?
Okay, and then Alva is going to move a little bit closer, kind of past Zakiel here, and up. Okay. And that'll be it for Alva's turn.
All right. Alva, double check one thing. New monster, who does? All right, that will take us to Isabel. Isabel, you are unfortunately incapacitated in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
So you have movement and bonus action. Your movement is 0 right now, though, as you are grappled by this creature.
All right. So there's, because I'm incapacitated, there's really nothing I can do, correct?
Unless you have some special bonus actions shenanigans.
Yeah.
Like you
let
can
me just
second
check.
wind.
That's the only thing I thought I could do.
There, it's a bonus action. You can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I guess I'll do second wind.
All right.
Yeah. So I have to roll 1d10, which I guess I
Plus
can
your
just-
level. Plus 7?
10.
You guys 7th level? 8th level? I can't remember.
7th
level. Yeah, 1d10
Don't I have
plus
to
7.
Don't I just have to press second wind on here though?
Or that. Either or. There's so
Yeah.
many ways to do so many things. As you get 16 points of self-healing, as you just kind of ready yourself. That's the only thought you can think, as most other thoughts are escaping you at this moment.
Yeah.
That'll take us to Mel, unfortunately.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Mel, at the start of your turn. Nope, you're good.
Okay. How big is that? The broken table. How high are the edges?
The edges on the sides are probably like 3 feet tall. And you know, it kind of angles inward down.
So I could get a little bit of cover, so to speak.
Sure. Yeah, you
Being
can climb
all
under the
tiny and all?
table. Yeah. Or over the table, like behind it.
She was gonna come kind of like over here.
Sure. As you skirt around White Claw, let me double check when you get there. A tentacle lashes out towards you, getting an 18 to hit.
That's a hit.
As you take 12 points of force damage and are pulled backwards. And are also grappled.
Damn thing's got to reach.
Yep. And it's just this kind of high-pitched ringing every time it moves, and it just kind of warbles around, just waving these sheets of its body with a centralized kind of orb in the center. You still have your action and stuff, though.
Yeah, she's gonna use her Misty Step capability to get out of the grappling.
All right. Fair enough. You can go at 30 feet anywhere in the room you'd like.
She hits there.
Alright, that is your bonus action.
So I still have an action.
You still have your action, that's right.
Can I cast a spell?
As long as it's
At
not
this
a
point-
first, not long as it doesn't use a spell slot, essentially. You can cast a
Only
cantrip.
thing- Got it. No, she's gonna use her wand of magic missile
Okay.
and send 6 magic missiles at it.
Are you using 6 levels?
Charges?
You're using 6 charges, so that would send 9 missiles at it.
Okay.
So roll 9d4 plus 9.
Screw you, little thing.
As it will take 29 points of force damage as these kind of energy globules kind of just surge towards it, kind of pulsing, just reducing its body quite severely. Anything else for Mel?
Lastly, can you? Thank you.
All right.
Hit it. I was gonna suggest it. And yeah, that's it.
That will take us to Zadkiel. Zadkiel, what are you doing?
Zadkiel, taking a cue from Alba, will also cast a moonbeam in that same spot.
2 moonbeams?
Yep.
1 spot? How can that be?
One spot.
Fair enough. 2 moonbeams, 1 spot. Anything else for Zad?
Double moonbeam.
There's a double moonbeam in the sky. Nope, Zad's gonna stay where he's at. That's it.
All right. Do one thing real quick. What did I roll? No, that's the wrong thing. This is what I meant to do. Yeah. That will take us to the thing's turn. Go and roll me some moonbeam damage from both of you guys.
That's 2d10, right?
I don't know your spell.
I think
That
it
sounds
is.
right.
I'm making sure.
Is it wisdom save or con save?
It is
Yeah, this thing has stats out the wazoo.
Constitution.
Is it a 2d10? Because we can't,
Yeah.
like, my...
Yeah, it is 2d10, babe.
Okay.
And it's a con save.
All right. Let's say against Sad
Half
first. It got a big 6 and a 7.
I'm sorry, I rolled 2d4. What the hell am I doing?
I rolled 2d10 instead. As it will take 24 points of radiant damage. It quickly hovers out of the moonbeam, dragging Isabel with it to around the area here. And it will lash out with its tentacle. Actually, it'll fly over here. Lashing out its tentacle once towards White Claw. Getting a 19 to hit.
It hits.
As White Claw, you take 13 points of force damage. And it just kind of starts dragging you along as it hovers 10 feet over the table here, dragging both Isabel and White Claw with it. It then will lash out against... Gonna roll for it. Or I should have rolled it, actually. This. Against Alva. Alva got a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
As it drags you, or you kind of become attached to it as well. You take 10 points of force damage.
Alright.
And then as a bonus action, White Claw, give me a wisdom intelligence save, please. All right. Just barely making the DC. As White Claw, you know, for funsies, it doesn't roll it on the character sheet, so I'm just gonna roll it. What do you know? I rolled exactly what's on the character sheet. You take 10 points of psychic damage as you see it try to pulsate this energy from you. It doesn't quite go towards it. That will end its turn, taking us to White Claw. White Claw, give me a Wisdom save at the start of your turn.
Great. Wisdom.
You are still incapacitated.
Okay, so we are gonna do this to get away from it with Isabel. I'm gonna grab Isabel, getting all the way across the room. There was is it 30 in range 90 feet? So, all the way across the room. To understep.
Oh, so no, I was wrong. So incapacitated, you can't use a bonus action. It means actions. So I was wrong.
Sorry, do you want me to take my action surge back?
No, I'm not going to take anything away. That's already happened.
Okay.
You
If
mean
you're sure.
your
Okay.
second wind. So
when it say actions, it's any bonus
it's any
action.
actions, yeah.
Okay.
So White Claw, you're still incapacitated, unfortunately.
Okay, well, that still be it.
That's going to take us to surprise guest number 1.
You.
As a familiar robed figure comes flying down the hallway. Zadkiel, that gemule thing, the pyramid thing, lands right behind you.
Okay.
As he comes flying down the hall. Oh, you'll meet them soon enough. And it's gonna use its Nightmare Blast.
That sounds fucking awesome.
Sounds horrible.
As he was getting a 19 to hit Zadkiel.
I think. Wait, let me make sure. That's a miss, motherfucker. Yeah.
All right.
20 AC.
As the second one will not be at advantage. Got an 11 to hit. As you can just see
That's a
these
miss.
warbles of energy and thought move and swim past you. And actually, as he's kind of flying with his robe and cowl flops down, you can see his entire face is super fucked.
Yeah,
As
we
you
could kind of tell.
you could kind of tell before, but
Yeah.
you guys didn't ask.
He's
It's
beautiful.
pretty nice.
He's beautiful.
But that will... Patchworks is actually granting Zad, I believe, the 1 buff. So you'll have +1 to everything for now.
Thank you, Patchworks.
Yes, thanks, Patch, and hopefully it will go to
You are
good
amazing.
use. But that
that
that ends his turn, taking us to Alva. Alva, at the start of your turn, I need that intelligence save or wisdom save. Sorry, you haven't had you haven't had to take this yet.
This sheet does not have the 1.
That's fine. We can just
to
remember.
cover- Okay.
I can make one eventually, but not right now. So Alva, at the start of your turn, your thoughts just disappear as you find yourself incapacitated, unfortunately. As you're just kind of lost in... No, you're not lost in thought. You thought. What? What's a thought? Where? They're gone. They're absolutely gone. As you hear just this high-pitched whirring noise. Unfortunately, that's all. Moonbeam goes away for Alva's Moonbeam. Because incapacitated. Which will take us to Isabel. Isabel, start of your turn. Give me an intelligence save. Or wisdom save.
Ay, ay, ay. investigation. Why do I always no.
Is your wisdom any better?
No. My wisdom is worse.
Love it.
Love that
Isabel,
for me.
you are still attached to this nightmarish orb of strands of cloth, tinfoil, whatever the fuck this thing is. And
Okay.
incapacitated.
Okay, weird question. Weird. Don't think he'll do anything.
Yeah.
But I'm wearing the ring of mind shielding. Does that do absolutely like anything?
It's not reading your thoughts. It's just making you not have any.
Okay, that's what I. Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
I got you though.
But
No,
you
no,
never
good.
know.
You never
I was
know.
like,
You never
you
know.
never know. So I thought I'd ask. I know it looks bonita on my hand, so
Yep.
I thought if it looked bonita, maybe it would help me out.
It
But
no
clearly
no
doesn't.
that is a good thought. You never know. Unfortunately, that will take us to Mel.
Oh my gosh.
Seeing
My goodness.
3 of your friends grappled by the strands of energy. This creature just kind of pulsating with light, darkness, thought, absence of all of them. And they're all kind of hanging out limp, attached to it. What are you doing, Mel?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's gonna do magic missile,
All right.
but at 4th level.
All right. With your own
Nice.
your magic missiles as opposed to the wand.
Yep.
All right. So 4th level will be 6 missiles.
Oh, I thought it would do that. Sorry.
I wish it would, honestly, because it's silly to. Well, what the idea
Not-
is each missile can be targeting different things,
Targeted at different creatures,
and
so
and the
technically-
way they changed it
Mhm.
in 5th edition was each missile is supposed to do the same amount of damage,
Mhm.
which is no fun. We like rolling dice here. So click that 5 more times. So 1 more.
Okay.
Oh, you rolled 4d5
Yeah, you roll 4 or 5
instead of 5d4. That's the problem. So roll 5d4
Okay.
and add 5 to it.
5d
5d4
4
plus 5.
plus.
All right, so for a total of 21 points of damage. As you can see, this thing is not looking well. It kind of floats there. You see it start to falter a little bit and kind of nearly go translucent for a brief moment. It's still up, though. But you can see it start kind of phasing. Anything else for Mel?
21. It actually counts to plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you added another plus 5.
No, it already added it to that 17. If you see plus 5 at the end of the parentheses.
Yeah, but you said 21.
Right, because she rolled
Because of the 4.
because of the 4 was the first missile.
Oh, okay.
I got this. Mel, anything else for your turn? Staying put.
Oh, how I wish I could, but I can't.
Fair enough. Afraid to move out of its range. That will take us to the little guy, the little pyramid guy. That is going to try to slam into Zadkiel, which is kind of headbutting him. Getting a 9 to hit though.
That's gonna miss.
As it tries to, and you just kind of swat it away with your shield, at which point 2 of its legs try to grab onto you. I need a dexterity saving throw.
I saw some shit like this coming.
A 19. It tries to grab onto your foot, and you just kind of step back a little bit as it kind of keeps trying to... You're going in circles around the area here as it's just kind of trying to chase you and grab onto you. That ends its turn. Little skittering around. That will take us to your turn, Zadkiel.
Okay, Zakiel's gonna move his moonbeam to. Actually, I'll show you. No. We're gonna move it in between those two guys. Yeah,
I
we'll get
gotcha.
these two guys.
Let me see if I can place it. There we go.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take the attack of opportunity, and I'm gonna rush the pulsating thing.
All right. Yeah, it's going to try to slam onto you. Psychically? Double check. Yep. Getting a 19 to hit.
That's gonna be a miss.
That will definitely be a miss. As it tries to slam onto you, you just feel this reverberation through your armor and feel a little bit more in tune with things right now.
So that's gonna come down here, and he's gonna take a swipe at this dude with. Well, you're gonna use Talon.
All right, pulling out your sword, giving it a big swing. 25, 26 will hit because of the one buff.
The one buff. Now, since I already did a bonus action moving the moonlight, I can't smite, right?
You can smite as it stands.
Okay.
We'll talk about this in a couple of weeks, but you can't use one of your special smites at the moment. But rules are going to change here in like 3 weeks, possibly. So we'll discuss it.
I could do a level 1 divine smite.
Absolutely, you could do level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever you got.
Level 1.
All right. Pumping a level 1 divine smite into your Talon sword for 6 slashing and 13 radiant damage. What does it look like as you end the existence of this Dyson sphere creature?
So you see Zad kind of pull the sword back into a ready position, even with his left eye, and he just kind of steps forward and extends and catches this thing right through its center, rings it through the middle, and you see all its tentacles kind of just drop. And then Zad flings its corpse off his sword.
As you go to naturally, instinctually fling its corpse, as those tentacles kind of drop, you would see this swirl of light and darkness and hear screams and odd thoughts of your allies that they might be thinking at this moment, but they can't because they have no thoughts. Almost like a what if scenario of them dying, of them being triumphant, and those ones kind of ring more true in this moment as it just kind of swirls around the area, and you hear this faint pop as this light just surges through the place in the air. That's gone.
Alright. And that will end my turn.
Here's the unfortunate part. Still incapacitated. White Claw, give me a wisdom save.
Of course.
An 11 is going to be a fail. Is like you're still having trouble with your thoughts here. It's like you fall freely from the tentacle, but what are you standing on? Who are these people around you? Why can't you move? Unfortunately. That's going to take us to Fallfark. Zad, go and roll me some Moonbeam damage.
Oh, you got it, good sir.
Fallfark's going to try his best. You got a big 4. So he's going to take whatever damage you roll. Provided you roll it.
I did. It didn't go
+1 actually too.
I did actually see the moonbeam spell, and it looks like it didn't. So I'm just gonna do 2d10.
All right. Yep. When in doubt, classic 13 points of radiant
13
damage
points.
as he flies around the area. Hey, he was keen about the small person. So he's just gonna fly to Mel and reach out towards you. As you can see this green energy swirling in his hand. He got a 23 to hit.
That's a good hit.
Says, you are food, actually. As you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 9 psychic damage. As he just he doesn't even, he barely touches you. You just feel a surge of an immense headache. And then he's going to try to, you see him rearing back for a smack. As he tries to do it again, getting a 17 to hit.
That will be a miss.
As he goes for a smack, you instinctually just kind of duck and raise your shield up. You hear this ting of metal as his hand meets your shield. Which will take us to Alva. Alva, at the start of your turn. Wisdom save, please.
Okay.
The rolls are not with you guys on these wisdom saves.
Oh,
As you can't quite make out what's happening around you. Everything is numb in your fingertips and your toes. Your horns? You feel your horns. They feel weird. But you can't control it. That'll take us to Isabel. Isabel, start of your
Yep.
turn. You know what it is. Wisdom save.
I know. Here we go.
With a 19.
Oh!
Oh, ye of little thought. Have thoughts now.
Oh.
As you kind of get released, you see the surge of light and shadows in the room, and seeing Zadkiel bring his sword back. The creatures are gone, but you see the person that you were just speaking to, and its little dude in the space here. Oh, what are you doing? You see White Claw and Alva just kind of like swirling. And actually, if you look over at Alva, her horns seem droopy.
Oh.
But
I'm
Isabel,
tripping hard then.
Isabel, what are you doing?
Okay, so to be in character, I wasn't in the room talking to these people.
You
All the rest of my team.
yeah, but you see this dude just kind of smacking out at Mel and this little pyramid thing just kind of hopping around excitedly as a beam of moonlight is shining down on it.
Okay, so because I beat kind of like I was able to get out of my head.
Yeah. Your thoughts are your own.
Yeah, so do I have 30 feet of movement?
You have everything.
Okay, amazing.
All of your normal
I can
thoughts,
go.
movement, you have motor functions.
Amazing! So I can breathe and I can like eat. That's
As you
great.
leap over the broken table here towards
And
this
I'm-
individual. Now you can see his shitty face. What are you doing?
I'm gonna grab my dragon sword or my
All right. Take out
dragon
your
slayer.
big old Dragon Slayer sword. Taking it with you. What are you doing
And I'm
with
gonna
it?
say, I'm gonna bring it up to slash him, and I'm gonna say, you should have used some SPF. And I'm gonna hit him.
All right. A 19 does indeed hit him, as he has no armor on. You can see part of his skin has, like, as you cut into his clothing, part of his skin actually has scales on it. As he
Yeah,
will
you should
take
use some SPF.
11 points of damage, and as you slash at him, his form quickly, just like Quicksilver or the Flash or something, zooms across the room over here to the boxes.
Why would he do that?
Because he can.
Is he scared?
As it's almost like a reflex, you slash into him and he sees it, his eyes go wide, and then he just like, without movement of his own, just kind of zooms across the room.
Okay. So
Did he take damage?
He did take the 11 points of damage.
Okay.
okay,
You
now
see,
I
you
have
see blood.
I have an idea.
Okay, let's hear the
and
idea.
it involves my little my immovable rod.
Sure.
So when I press the button on it, can
Yeah.
I throw it? And if I throw it at somebody, will it weigh them? Like, will it knock them down and they can't get up?
It is a great axe, so throwing it is not easy.
Okay.
So keep that in mind. But you can certainly try.
Okay, so where was I? Okay. 5.
You've
10,
moved 15 feet.
Okay, 15, 20, 25.
I'll say
So I'm gonna go
I'll say
towards-
20 feet. Yeah, you got enough room to get to the
Yeah.
little pyramid, dude. The nugget.
Okay. So I'm gonna, if I may, Dungeon Mister,
Mm-hmm.
take out that great axe.
All right, so
switch
you
them on out.
you drop your sword, pull the great axe out.
Yep.
You can't. Here's the thing: you can't draw two weapons in one. You know what? Sure. Why not? You drop your sword on the table there, and as you move towards the pyramid, you pull out this great axe.
And I want to hit this monster and click the button at a time. So then when I hit it, I let the great axe go, and he's stuck underneath this great axe.
Let me look up. Oh, you guys look it up. The movable rod. Does it take any action to click the button?
I think it's a bonus action, or was it
It
an
is.
action?
It is an action to press the button. So unfortunately, you cannot.
Gosh darn it!
Yeah, you can
Ugh.
use an action to press the button.
But you could action surge if you really wanted to right now.
You know what? Let's do that. I really want to do that. I really want this
That's why
plan
I
to
said
come out
if
to
you-
fruition.
back on a short rest.
If you have action surge,
Oh, that's a good question.
because you used it
Sure.
last time, you do not have it.
I do not have action surge. Okay, that sucks. Can I?
I'm just saying
pick
for the
up
future
my-
stuff. So
Can I
you don't
pick up my
you
sword
don't
with
draw
this-
your great axe. You keep the sword in hand. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, and I'm gonna slash it. Just slash this thing in front of me.
All right, give me a slash towards this little gemule nugget thing, sparkling in
Okay.
the moonlight above it.
Yeah.
Here's faint sizzle. 23 will hit.
Okay, and oh, should I have said beforehand that I wanted to make that a great weapon fighting?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I won't do it then.
Always, because you have to do it before the roll every time.
Yeah.
Now your
Okay,
maneuvers you can always do after the fact because that's how they work. But Great Weapon Master, it's like when you make an attack, you can choose, so it has to be when you're doing it. But it will
Silly
take
question, I
9
know.
points of damage.
Okay.
Anything else for Isabel?
Um,
Bonus action is really all you got left. I don't think you have any.
You think I don't have a bonus action?
I don't think you have any bonus actions.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Fine.
That'll take us to Mel. Mel, what are you doing?
Mel's gonna cast Aura Vitality.
All right. Have you used this one yet?
Yes, I have.
All right. Can't remember what it looks like. It's just
Kind of
this light
Glowing warmth.
glowing warmth. Orange is
And
warm.
I guess as my bonus action, I'm going to heal Albie.
Okay. For 2d6, I believe.
Yep.
All right. As this kind
Thank
of
you.
aura just surges from Mel over towards Alva, and as you kind of look at her, Alva's horns are just kind of flopping around on their own. It's weird. But Alva, you get 10 healing.
Yeah, thank you.
As you can't think about it, but you do feel something nice. It's weird. Anything else for Mel?
Yeah, she's just gonna come over to here and kind of crouch a little.
All right. That will take us to this little gem boy. What was that moonbeam damage? I rolled back up.
It was
12.
Oh.
As it's going to make a big old con save.
con, yes.
Got a big old 8, so it's going to take 12 radiant damage as it just kind of springs around and I'm gonna roll to see something real quick. Hi, it's gonna do the thing that it shouldn't do. Hello, it's gonna do the thing. Alright. It's gonna try to slam into Isabel. Getting a nat 1. As it just kind of trips over its own legs and starts rolling towards you. But as it does roll towards you, its legs extend as it tries to grab onto your leg. Or onto your, as it bounces, trying to grab onto your hip. Go and give me a dexterity save to avoid its bouncing.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. Dexterity save. Alright. Way to take us out of the moment. Sorry, guys.
With a 7, as it latches onto you in your space, it grabs onto your hip. And as it does, that'll take us to Zadkiel. Zad, what are you doing?
Zad is going to start running this way. I'm just gonna kind of step, pop, jump over to here.
All right. The barrels would be like difficult terrain.
Okay. Yeah, I still make it. I have 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, 40 feet.
With your new bracers.
That's right. And I'm gonna attack Mr. Two-Face here.
All right. That's definitely what the art looks like.
Yeah, it definitely has a Two-Face thing going for it.
Give me a big old swang. 12 is a 13, because the 1 buff is still going to be a miss. As you swing out, your sword kind of creaks along the wall, and his eyes go wide, and he just kind of ducks in time.
Okay, well now I'm going to take a second attack.
Take that second attack. 22, kind of going for the backswing. Yeah, it cuts him. 23.
Okay, now we're going to add some Divine Smite to that. Let me see my spell slots quick. Oh yeah, okay, we're going to do a level 2 on this guy.
Okay. Big old Smitty.
Okay, I got everything selected.
Ooh.
24 plus 1, 25.
Gotcha. It's going to take that big old 25 points of damage as you cut into him. Like, oh, you'll see it soon enough. You'll all see it. You'll see it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Anything else for Zed?
Still is his bonus action, right?
Yeah.
No, never mind. Okay.
All right.
No, this right there.
White Claw, start your turn. Wisdom save. Been waiting for this.
Oh,
As you can think again, you look around the room. There's this glow coming from behind you to Mel. You see one of those things attached to Isabel, that pyramid-like creature, and Zadkiel's in the corner fighting the guy who you guys were just talking to. That's weird. What are you doing?
He's gonna go right there. There's a little bit of a opening between the boxes, so he's gonna cast lightning bolt towards that.
All right, love it. Roll me some damage.
Is that gonna work? No, so 8d6.
Yeah.
$8d6, not 65.
Ooh. All right, he can live. We'll find out. Ooh. Just barely failing. As this lightning bolt arcs out towards him, his body just explodes into flesh and blood and goo and intestines everywhere, all over Zadkiel. As he just pops like he was just put in the microwave for, I don't know, way too long. Anything else for White Claw?
And use a bonus Bonus action, I always forget. Yeah, bonus action to convert one spell slot level 1 to social points.
All right.
And that'll be it.
That's going to take us to Alva. Alva, wisdom save, please. I believe in you. You're the one with the best wisdom save.
What happens if I fail it? Will my horns just be like flying all over the place for the remainder of the day?
We'll find out.
Yay.
You don't know what this feeling is, but there's something good going on. Maybe. Wait, what's good? Wait. What's feeling? You're gone. Gone from the world. Unfortunately.
I feel like I'm at Deaf Poetry Jam.
Yep.
Jeez.
That's gonna take us to Isabel. Isabel, you got this thing on you at the start of your turn.
Oh my goodness.
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I wanted a friend, but I didn't want a friend that hurts me.
As it's hugging onto your side there, right onto your hip. You can feel it on your hip bone. Just digging in.
I want to try and pull it off.
Sure, you can use your action to pull it off.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Give me a strength check. Just a check, not a save. But yeah, you try with all your might to grab onto it, and this thing it's stuck on good.
Oh no.
That's your action.
Oh no. Oh no, what am I gonna do now?
I don't know, you got movement. It'll move with you. You've got movement and bonus action. Or you just staying put trying to get this thing off you.
I forget, what's the thing at the very north there, the top? Is
That's
that
a beam of moonlight. Sent from the gods above.
I'm thinking, well, I obviously wouldn't like the moonbeam, but does this guy attach to me like the moonbeam?
We'll find out.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna go walk into the moonbeam, guys.
Love it. Did we already roll? Zacchio, roll me some moonbeam damage. Roll me 2d10. Give me a constitution save there.
Okay.
From Isabel. As Isabel, you take 18 points of radiant damage.
Oh, damn.
The Gemule seems to kind of use you as cover and takes less. It still burns it, though. It's burning you, it's burning it. It doesn't feel good. You feel like you've been in the sun for 18 points of damage worth.
Oh, that doesn't feel too good.
Anything else for Isabel?
I'm gonna step out of the moonbeam. I don't want to keep getting hurt.
Alright.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, that's it.
That will take us to Mel. As Isabel just got... Oh, yeah, is 19 damage, Isabel, sorry. So one more.
How embarrassing.
So 19 damage. That will take us to Mel. Mel, what are you doing?
Yeah, she's gonna use Toll of the Dead against the thing that's attached to Isabella.
Alright. As a bell rings out. Big wisdom.
There we go.
You got a big 11, so it's going to take 8 necrotic damage. I'm going to keep this over here just so I don't lose it. So I can keep track of its token and hit points. As it kind of warbles on Isabel's side.
Mm-hmm. And White Fang gets 8 points of healing.
All right.
And yep.
Anything else for Mel?
And that's it for her.
All right. That will take us to this creature that just tries to slam onto Isabel as it has her in its grasp. Getting a nat 20. As Isabel, as this thing's grabbing onto you, it just kind of, like a rubber band, bends itself backwards and then slams into your body. Isabel, you take 30 points of psychic damage.
Oh my gosh, Sarah's muted. I was like, oh my gosh.
Like, it's just like, back in school when someone would rubber band flick you with the thing.
Yeah, guys, I have 2 health.
That's gonna take us to Zadkiel's turn.
Whoops.
It's just and just squeezing so hard.
Zed.
Your wasteland's going down because it's on your hip.
Zed.
Hell yeah.
Sunny side? I don't know.
Difficult terrain. I just gotta measure something quick. I can make it there. Okay, Zad is gonna do Isabel a favor, and she's gonna owe him for the rest of her life, because her life would end without this. I'm going to lay on hands Isabel for 35 points of healing.
Oh, using them all. Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
That's very generous.
Yep. Just remember, Zad helps you out.
All right.
Yeah.
As Isabel, you hand on your shoulder as Zadkiel is feel a warmth in your heart. Anything else for Zad?
You feel friendship. Zad's gonna move the moonbeam to a place where can it hit a place where it's not hitting Isabel, or is this guy attached?
It's her space. That's where it's at.
Bonus action. Nope, that's it.
All right.
Sorry, that was 35 points?
35 healing.
Yeah, okay, great.
Pretty much everything you just lost last round. Which will take us to White Claw.
You can cast Chill Touch on that little creature.
All right. If you miss, you're gonna hit Isabel.
Oh, what?
16 hits. As it will take 14 points of necrotic damage. As you can feel it getting a little looser on you, Isabel. Anything else for White Claw?
Bonus action, I could do. I could do another cantrip, right?
If you
I can do another level spell.
you can do a leveled spell if you quicken it,
Let's see if I got one.
or you can quicken a cantrip. I don't care.
All right, let's do that. So, 2 points. We're gonna do another Chill Touch.
All right. 13 does miss. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
I'm sorry.
As Isabel, you take 9 points of necrotic damage, and you can't be healed for a turn.
All the hard work that you done.
As the thing is kind of like squirming around you like a belt, almost like, and you feel a cat claw against your backside.
Honestly, I've always wanted to try out a waist trainer, so I think this is a good trial, you know?
There you go.
Yeah, just looking at this positively.
Anything else for White Claw?
No, that'll be it.
All right, Alva, let's see it. Let's see it. This is when it's gonna happen.
9.
I think you've rolled 2 9s so far.
There you
17.
go.
To be fair, the DC was 17. So not an easy thing to do. As you come to,
No.
yeah, you see some blood and gore all over Zadkiel. An exploded body in the corner of the room. And this little pyramid thing on Isabel's waist.
Oh, God. All right.
What are you doing? Also, there's like a moonbeam sticking out right here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try. Let me see. Let me go to my dude again.
There is no try. There is only do or do not.
Only do or do not. Yeah, I'm going to use my Thorn Whip and try to whip this pyramid thing.
All right.
Well,
Let's see it.
Very nice. very good idea.
Oh, it's not working. How else do I do the thorn whip? Oh,
Roll
you
a,
know what?
roll a d20. Or if you're doing it from the spell sheet, it doesn't like that. You gotta do it from,
Yeah.
from the core.
Okay, yes, I'll do it from the core.
A 15 does indeed hit.
Alright.
As you rip off this little nugget gemule thing, goes flying into the air as it kind of pops, and you just hear this like silence all over the space here as it's gone. And it's just nice, quiet, calm, and Mel, you've got 8 more turns of that spell.
Mm-hmm.
But danger is no more. Feel this warmth and welcoming feeling emanating from Mel at the moment. Mel, what are you spending the rest of your time on?
6 goes to Albie.
Okay.
Thank you.
3 goes to me.
Okay.
1 second while I do the calculations. So that's 6 more left.
6 more left.
Zad would call out that he's good.
Yeah, get it to
9 for Isabella.
All right.
get it all to Isabel. I think she needs it more.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I'll
guys
put
can
it
all
as
see everyone's hit points.
Yeah.
11 to White Claw.
All right.
Okay.
So that brings me down to 4.
You got 4 left. Don't forget to update your hit points as you're getting this.
4 to Isabella.
All right.
4 to me.
All right. 2 more.
1 second. Nine to Isabella.
All right. Last one. Who's it going to?
It's together, Isabel, or you.
I guess 8 to me.
All right. As you're all kind of like, some of you coming out of the stupor, some of you literally just coming out of this sense, this table in here, everything feels weird to those of you who felt this intellect drain. It's nowhere to be seen. The body of the dude, Falfark, is over there, exploded in the corner. As yeah, it's just weird and calm in here. But 2 doors to the south still lie, and the kind of scattered crates around here, and looks like a broken entrance that once was similar to the cave-in you saw in the first chamber. But that's going to be where we're going to take our little 5-10 minute break. So
Yay.
stick around, folks. We'll be back here in a few. Pick up right here. So we'll see you in a minute.
See you in a minute, folks.
Alrighty, folks. We are back into it with our Phandelver and Below, and last we left off a tumultuous battle of, well, not easily won, as several of you were stunned by this kind of creature that snared your intellect, and also were assaulted by a denizen you had already met who seemed kind of kooky, but harmless maybe, but nah, they came in here to try to eat you guys. But you killed them all. Now you're left in this room with a giant broken table, a crumbled hallway, or you're not sure where that went, boxes within, and a couple of doors to your south. What are you doing?
Michael's gonna go through this one, try to this time to figure out if there's anything on the other side, but listening in.
Give me a perception
Yeah,
check.
probably a good
While
idea.
White Claw's looking, listening at Thor. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Alva's gonna take
s-
a deep breath, a couple deep breaths, and kind of be like, "What the hell?" She's a little out of it.
And
Her last thorn whip was out of pure, just
Instinct.
reflex.
Yeah.
Yeah, instinct.
we're gonna use this.
Zad is going.
Okay. Trying to remember a time when you were listening in really good. Alright.
I'm gonna go near White Claw just like for some backup in case there's somebody there.
Okay.
Mel's
Zad
picking up this
is.
train.
Okay.
Zad is going to speak to Alva, checking her out, noticing her droopy horns before, and he would say, "I have never, ever heard or seen of anything like that before in my life."
That was so crazy. I'm just glad it's over.
Her horns are still droopy, oddly enough.
What? Excuse you?
Yeah. They're almost
I'm sorry.
like dripping down to your shoulders.
Oh no.
Still
They're like
pointed.
Like
They're like
those
they're
Star
like
Wars characters.
they're like a Twi'lek, yeah. Like
Y-
but
yeah,
a little
like a
thinner,
Twi'lek.
you know, yeah, but they're like limp noodles.
Yeah,
So
Zad
I'm
will say, "Do you mind?" And he'll touch one and watch it wag. Be like,
It just kind of jiggles
jiggles,
as you touch
whatever.
it, yeah.
Sadkill, what is this? What's going on?
Whatever it is, it's not of this realm. The far realm. Have you ever heard of anything called the far realm before? Could be a. I don't know. I know we're in Faerun, and where's the Sword Coast again?
You're in the Sword Coast.
We're on the Sword
Orange.
Coast. I don't know where the far realm could be, but I've never seen anything like that before.
Can Alva cast a spell?
What spell are you casting?
Can I cast a spell magic on myself?
As you go to cast this dispel magic and whatever might be taking hold of you, nothing takes root. Your magic doesn't connect to anything currently enchanting you. Whatever's going on isn't magic, or at least not how your magic works.
Maybe maybe they'll just kind of harden to their original shape over time.
I don't know.
By the
Does-
way, whatever that was terrifying. That's horrible.
Yeah. Does Alva feel like any pain?
No, you feel fine.
That man was madness incarnate.
I would say there's a weird sensation from your horns, because usually you don't feel them,
Mm-hmm.
but it's almost like a tingly sensation, like a I don't know, something you never felt before, but it's not overwhelming. It's just kind of like there. It's weird.
Mm.
But while you guys are talking about this, Mel, you said you're going to go check out those metal crates.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Looking through them, they've all been emptied long ago, save for one. As you crack it open, there's a large ceramic jug made of dark coloration with kind of like bronze sort of patterns on them. It kind of reminds you of dwarvish in nature. It has a single kind of cork at the top, and along the sides you can see about a dozen corks total, kind of onto each side, and they're all slightly different colored.
Mel holds it up and says, "Hey guys, what do you make of this?
Yeah, there's 10 corks
Should
total.
I pop a cork?"
It's a tough decision.
Only way of finding out.
Sure. I agree.
So she pops the one that's on the top.
Okay. Roll me a d10.
Oh boy.
All right.
Mm.
Get a sweet, somewhat alcoholic smell coming from the cork lid as you pop it open.
Nothing else?
No, it doesn't. Like, are you pouring it? Like, you just pop the cork open.
And I just get a scent?
Yeah.
Okay, so she pours a little on the floor?
As this,
Or tries to?
this dark, reddish, maroonish liquid spills onto the floor next to you.
It looks like wine.
Looks like it
Yeah,
immediately
it does.
stains.
Looks like a deep red. Maybe a
Does
Chianti?
it look like the blood that was up on the other thing, or just
It looks
very
like
different?
it looks like wine.
Okay. Put a top
Chianti? Bordeaux? Pinot Noir?
back on and pop one of the others on the sides.
Roll me a d10. No scent comes from it.
I attempt to pour a bit.
All right, just onto the floor there.
Again, yeah, similar.
All right. This clear liquid spills onto the floor.
Does it look like water or something like that?
Yeah. As you pour it out, it doesn't pour a lot. Like just about maybe half an ounce on the ground there. Yeah, it looks like water.
And how large is it?
The jug itself,
Mm-hmm.
it weighs about 12 pounds. And you can kind of hear it sloshing within. And I would say it's the size of a large jug, like a small keg.
Hmm.
Little pony keg, kind of. Maybe 1.5 feet by like 1 foot.
So it's like 1/3 my height.
Yeah,
Or yeah.
a little more. But yeah.
This is
Or
kind of large for me to be carrying around, but it's really different. Anybody want to carry it?
Zad'll take a look at it, seeing if it's something that he could manage and put down, taking into consideration that there will be battle, likely.
yeah, you can strap it to your back. I don't know.
Okay. So yeah, he'll strap it to his back.
It does weigh 12 pounds.
Okay. So
Meanwhile, White Claw listening at the door.
15.
You hear a faint crackling. Almost sounds like fire.
There appears to be a fire burning on that side, on the other side of the door. Should we open it?
a fire on the other side of the door.
Like just
to
it's just
you.
faint.
I'm ready, though.
It sounds like, typical embers of like a campfire or a brazier, something like that.
Yes, of course. Maybe knock.
Knock.
Let's try to get off on the right foot with these.
Okay. Well,
Our
I'm
world
not,
is
I'm not gonna
first.
stick by the door. So, Isabel, if you move just a little bit, I'm gonna move back. And
Okay.
he's gonna use minor illusion to make the sound of a knock.
Is this
Okay.
far enough, White Claw? Where I am?
As you
That should
guys
be
you guys
fine.
hear a knock in
Okay.
the room. No answer.
Okay. Zadkiel would volunteer to open the door and go in first.
But
All right. Opening the door. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Ha. Opening the door, you can see inside this large kitchen contains stone counters, a sink of clear water, an oven containing orange embers, a rack of dull metal kitchen implements hanging from the ceiling in here.
So it's a kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Zad'll move in. What he would say first, he would announce, "It looks like it's just a kitchen," and he would move inside.
And you would see a door to the south as well. But yeah,
Yeah.
inside it's a kitchen.
Zad would move to about there, waiting for everybody to get in.
See a nice kind
I
of
mean, it's
sink
just
over here, bowl of clean water. It
It's-
looks like.
that is just the kitchen.
It's just a kitchen.
We might want to. I mean, and we might want to open the other door before we
Yeah.
go and
Agreed.
open the door on the other end.
That's fair. Does
Hank,
anyone
you
have any use
wanna-
for clean water?
You
Does
open the
anyone
door,
look-
Isabel. I'll be right behind you.
We have a large basin of very clean water right here. I don't know what kind of use could be made of it, but
Zadkiel, you're kind of bloody. You might.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Zad.
oh, that's okay. Then yeah, Zad would wash off the blood and guts, make himself more presentable.
Wait,
Do
are
his
you
hair a little bit.
contaminating the water now?
Well, I guess I just did. Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
just open the
yeah.
door, Isabel.
As you
Alright.
start cleaning yourself off in the water, Zad,
Yeah.
the water doesn't
It's
get
water
bloody.
cleaner. Huh. Well, hey guys, this water doesn't get bloody. I don't know if I want to drink it.
That's
He's
fair.
gonna take a step back. I don't know if I trust that. That's strange.
I'm gonna put my ear to the door.
All right, give me a
See if I can hear
perception
anything.
check.
Alrighty.
Perception.
You hear the ocean.
Amazing. All right, I'm gonna open the door.
All right.
Locked.
As
Oh, no,
you
it's not.
as you open the door, you can see it leads to the top of a staircase.
Oh.
Dusty stairs going down into darkness.
I'll relay that to the team.
Rubble filling the space here.
So yeah, fine with Buddy here first. There's a she says there's steps down there. Might want to check the other door before we go down.
You're
Okay.
right. Please return to the kitchen if you would.
And close
Alright.
the door behind you.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Close.
Zad's gonna go over to the south door in the kitchen. Take a listen.
Give me a perception check.
Got it.
Maybe you'll hear the waves too.
You hear the wave.
The
I would
ocean.
imagine. I would imagine Isabel just saying that, but I'm dead.
It's quiet.
It's quiet.
Oh,
Open it.
Sorry, is there any spices in here that could be useful?
Give me an investigation check.
Yes. Da, 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 da.
Nah, everything's super old. Although yeah, it's not great in here.
Aw, man.
Although the embers are lit. There's a basin of clean water.
Interesting.
But yeah. Zad, listen to the door. Nothing.
He will open it. You can do it?
You can do it. You can do it. I don't want to do it.
Oh,
You open the
okay.
doors.
Okay, fine.
Opening into a
Horse.
darkened, what looks to be a large walk-in pantry.
Anything inside?
It's a pantry.
Okay, makes sense. Let's go down the stairs.
Hold on, let me check for anything useful. Zao would check for anything useful.
Give me an investigation check. Or give me a perception check first. You're kind of glancing around the room here. The 19. All of the crates in here seem kind of old and dusty. Kind of looking on one of the walls, something seems off about it.
Okay, I will
Something.
further investigate that.
It almost looks like a trap door here, going eastward.
Okay.
No
is it
handles.
wood-
It's a stone kind of cutout of a
press-
door.
Zao would press on that impression.
All right. Wait, howdy. Going to this one. All right. As you open this door, it opens up into a small, wide room. Well, this room has a wide bed. That's what it is. Surrounded by tall bookshelves on the northern side. You do see two drow in here, pensively searching through the room.
Do they see me?
Immediately look towards you, hand at their sides to their blades. The female drow. Does she have art? She might have art. She looks like she would, but she doesn't, because why not? I'll just show you this. Bet her art's tied to something else. This drow woman, this dark elven woman. What is your purpose here? Are you one of them?
No. We've killed those. We're simply looking for a way out now at this point, and looking for answers.
You're looking for a way out. Probably the way you came.
Who could trust that now, after what I've seen?
That's fair.
I hold no judgment against you.
Right. Same. What is your purpose here? Tell me. Your lives
We've been
depend on your answer.
We've been investigating a series of attacks on Phandelver, the town. Goblins, strange powers.
Can't say I know it. Go on.
Odd people talking of the far realm. Talking about strange creatures. Creatures I've never seen before. We've slain a few.
Alright.
I fear that I may have gotten ourselves deeper in than we originally intended.
Are you
And here
alone?
I am not. I have friends. They will not hurt you.
How many are you?
We are 5.
Her hand strays away from her weapon, kind of easing a little bit. She waves to the other drow, hand down. A little cramped in here. We'll come out there.
Okay.
No fishy business.
Nope.
Oh, we'll
Is
cut,
that
cut
Kyo
your
would-
throat.
Zadkiel would back away with his hands in the air towards the group and explain to them what had just happened.
The
That's
male drow steps out first, followed by the woman.
Hail! I am Zadkiel.
I'm Nathalin. This is Yanthdo. You caught us in the middle of an excursion. The other drow just kind of nods. He still has his hand on his side of a sword.
No interruption was met. We simply ran into you on our excursion. There are dangerous things to be encountered here.
There are.
Did you encounter the maniac about the far realm?
You would see her expression change. Actually, both of the drow's expression change when you mentioned that. No, but there are maniacs around. We've... Kind of looks to the other one. We've come here with friends. After our father. He came here. And we followed him here after he was talking about some things. But he's talking with some unsavory types. Also talk about this far realm. It's not good.
No, I can tell you from whatever I've heard, it does not sound good.
We're hoping to find our father here. But we haven't seen him yet.
Would you but give me a moment to speak with my friends?
Pensive moment. Give me a persuasion check. We'll not have you plotting behind our backs.
Okay.
If
Okay,
you need a moment,
we'll-
it can be done now with us present.
It will be done plainly. My apologies. And Zadkiel would wave everyone over.
Frank would not even see him, so he would just be like setting
Or
up.
if you want, we
lying
can
down,
come to your companions.
leaning
Perhaps
down on
Because
his
this
staff.
is a dark, dank room. They see fine,
Yeah.
but if you want, they'll follow you out to
Zadkiel.
the kitchen.
What was in the
perhaps
other
that might
room?
be the better idea.
Oh, come on. No. Mel asked Zadkiel before she leaves. They'll go through. What's in the other room?
Books, bookshelves, ruins.
Someone's bedroom.
What kind of books? Kind of giving a inquisitiveness to
I don't
both
know
the
you,
drows.
but we can discuss that plainly later.
Hmm? Later.
Right.
Shall we go through the kitchen to the large hall so we all can have room to breathe?
You've been using the kitchen. Sure.
Fine.
Alright.
After you.
To the hall then. Zadkiel would step aside to let everybody else through and would bring up the rear. Side by side with Nathalie, was her name?
Nathalin
Nathalin.
and Yonthil.
Yeah, so he would walk besides them, perhaps even in between them, as a show of trust and good faith?
Yanto will kind of keep you at his side, not allowing you to get
Okay.
to Nathlin.
Okay.
Nithalin. Nithalin, not Nathlin.
Na-
Nithalin.
Nightulin, okay.
Waiting for you guys to pretty much go to the big room. Is it still here? I guess not. You all came through.
What is
You mean,
this?
like, what do you mean? Is he still there?
It.
It.
These
What-
surface folks have wrong kind of ears.
Admittedly, we do. If you mean the triangle beast, it had been, well, slain along with its master. He kind of exploded all over me.
Yeah, I'm still sorry about that one.
Right, that thing.
It's okay.
There's
Yes,
quite a few of
he's-
them that we've seen around.
Do you have any idea what those are?
No. None. Something to do with these... This... whatever... the Far Realm. It's not
You know
good.
what do you know? Do you know what the Far Realm is?
Do we know where it is? It's everywhere.
No,
It's
what
nowhere.
it is.
What it is? Not precisely, no. What?
So, I am sorry. What brings you through this abandoned temple?
We're coming here after our father. He's around here someplace. We haven't seen him yet, though. He's talking
He
a lot
doesn't
of
have,
nonsense.
Oh. Did he have like kind of a messed up face?
We haven't seen him in some time. Just that he went here.
No, he did not have the skin of a drow.
Oh.
The man that we fought.
But you all look, maybe a little helpful.
Implying you want us to find your father?
Yeah.
What's in it for us?
What do you need?
What are you offering?
If you can bring our father back to us alive. Because he won't go willing. Unless you have a particularly fond way with words.
I can sometimes.
I will speak to the father.
Right. Don't need to speak too plainly to him. He's mixed up in some cult. Been brainwashed or something. We can...
What's your
Sorry.
father's name?
What?
What's his father's name?
Ontherix.
Ontherix.
You can bring him back. Kind of looks to Yanto. She kind of points to his neck. And he kind of like, this is mine. Right, it's for father though. It would be worth it. Yeah.
What is it?
The necklace. Why not? As you can,
What's
as he
the
holds
short-
up the necklace, you can see looks like a small part of an arm medallion hanging on to a ruby heart.
Anything special about that necklace?
It's magic that's been in our family for a while. It's supposed to keep you healthy. It's done me good. Yes, it's done wonders. But only if you bring Father to us alive. Might take some physical convincing. I don't know.
Also,
Might take
also got that one out.
unphysical.
So alive. Does he have to be conscious or just alive?
Like I said, I don't think he'll come willingly, but he might.
Okay, so
But
get back,
alive.
put him unconscious. Okay, alive. You got a deal.
If it's going to be a challenge, how did you anticipate persuading your father to return if he's so deep within this cult?
Depending on what kind of state he's in, will depend on how far gone he is. We can be persuasive, especially to our father. That isn't your concern.
Can you describe the cult, and what is the cult that you speak of? And when you say he's far gone, what would this be?
I don't know, he was talking about gibberish in the far realm.
And what is this cult that he has joined?
There were others who spoke of it. That's when they came
Sounds
here.
to me.
We followed him to bring him back home. And that's about it. That's all you need to
Do you
know.
know do you know what the cult wanted to do?
Bunch of
Sounds to
nonsense.
me like everything's about the far realm. If it's, the last one was the far realm. These are all the far realm. What?
What last one?
The ones we just
The
killed in here.
crazed man we just had to put down for fear of him wanting to
He
eat
thought we were
us.
he thought I was food. Food for his, I believe, a nugget, he called it.
Guys, terminal pet.
Yonto were kind of like, I wouldn't eat you with their mouth.
Say that again?
I wouldn't eat you with their mouth.
Mm. Thank you for not wanting to eat me.
Yeah, thanks. That's a compliment, I think. Listen, we'll get
Uncivilized.
your father.
I guess we should get going. Find your father
Feel free
and
to
find our way out.
come through to our quarters. We have others with us. But if you are
And what-
going to come in, do knock.
Do you
Which
have a specific knock for friend?
Knock softly once. Pause. Softly 2 more times.
and where are you staying within this?
I guess behind a secret
Two-
door. Didn't realize it was there. Down the hall.
Oh, well, we found
She
you.
points down here. Down the
Great.
stairs and then through a door. Up some stairs. It's where our mates are. And, yeah.
Down that door there.
Yeah.
We were just about
About to go
headed to
down,
that
yeah.
direction.
Well, we'll not disturb you any further. If you see our
Do you mind
father, bring him to us.
Will do.
You'll be rewarded. I don't care about the
And
others that are with him.
just for our own awareness and safety, What if he does not want to come and his cult fights to the... and we must kill him for our own survival?
Nah, we can knock him unconscious.
Then you will have made an enemy. Not a weak one.
If he attacks us,
Obviously.
It will not come to that. Zadkiel
Well,
says with authority.
we'll just try not to, but I mean,
I will make certain that if we do kill him, you will never know that it was us.
If we find him dead, we'll be coming right for you. You can be assured.
Then you shall die.
Is that a threat, little half-pint?
It was not a threat, it's we all die. It was just a reminder of our mortality. Let us get on with the work for you.
The male drow just kind of looks once over at you all. Pensively. And a stern look towards Mel. Well, Nathlin. Right. Let us hope it doesn't come to that.
so
Let
much.
us hope.
For your sake.
For our sake, maybe for yours too. For all of our sakes.
Hold your tongue, cat. You don't know who you speak to.
All right, everybody, calm down. Let's just get on with it.
I have no need nor no reason to express my combat prowess towards anyone in this room. Now, may we all act like adventuring adults. We're on the same team, at least until we find your father.
And if we find him, I pray that we bring him back to you alive.
Keep your praise. But they are appreciated. And she turns and starts walking away. Back the way they came. And he just kind of guards the door.
DM, what time of day is it? I know we don't have
It's
really
like
a reference.
Noon at the latest. Maybe like
Okay.
10 or 11.
Alright, let's go down the stairs.
The drow
Yes, it
Yamstel
is.
will be around. And turns away.
Walk all the way down to the door. We should get going.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I was gonna reach out and try to open the door.
The door opens.
Oh,
Easily enough. It goes to the top of a stairwell.
That I think you'll have to bring us down.
I will have to bring you down the stairwell.
We need help. Stairs are scary.
I can just get rid of that little bit there. That's fine. You can move on down the stairs if you want. But seeing the north side, more of that crumbling stone, and you would see an alcove at the end of a majestic yet rubble-choked hall contains an enormous statue of a dwarven scholar atop a high... Hang on, stop moving around. Because there's things that you're not going to want to move towards, possibly.
Okay. Possibly.
I'm describing
Maybe.
the room.
Yes, Dungeon Master.
An enormous dwarf statue. Scholar, atop a high plinth. You do see a figure chipping at the statue's head, shaping the visage into a wailing, inhuman face. Four pyramid-shaped nuggets with legs lounge around the statue's base, with a double door leading to the east. Yeah, they're all
They
there.
see us?
Absolutely.
Oh god.
As you enter in, woman at the top peeks down and continues her work as you would see these 4 nuggets gnawing at the base of this statue occasionally. Have you come here to see everything? It's so wonderful. So wonderful.
Zadkiel would immediately hit up. Yes, we're here to see it. Oh, it is wonderful. So wonderful.
Give me a deception check.
Actually, stop being deceptive.
Hey. Oh, you have. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. If not, things could have turned so bad for everyone. Not that they won't already, but worse. Worse. It could be worse. Could always be worse.
Well, I'm
What?
glad it's not worse.
What, pray tell, brought you here? Who? Why? When?
To worship
Oh. Worship.
the far realm.
Worship the Far Realm. Worship the
Yes.
Far Realm. Do you hear that? As she kind of like, she's about 15 feet in the air here, maybe 20. Kind of yells down to the 4 gnawing pyramid-like creatures. They all seem to kind of bob in unison. Well, worship away. Let us hear your prayers. See if they are answered.
Oh, far realm deities.
Do I still have my bagpipes?
Why Chloe would just not that is like don't underthrowing into the shadow.
We beg thee passage
Dad, shut the fuck up.
through this corridor.
Dad, if you're speaking to her, you will need to see her. So you have to be like up here.
Oh, okay.
As you're free to move right now. That was just while I was describing. But as you're calling out, oh yes, 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 passage, passage, yeah, passage you seek, passage, passage you'll find, passage, a passage, to,
Passage
from,
to the next room from here.
oh, oh, silly me, silly you, silly us.
Silly.
That is most silly. Not even me. We, they, us. As her face gets a little more serious and you hear a crick in her neck. She's human. There's something odd about her as she kind of climbs like a spider and starts floating off with this kind of dark, warbling energy, flying about 20 feet in the air here. Holding a stone as she just drops it. Us. I would shake your hand, but you won't have one soon. As you can see her hands start to kind of gather into this dark, slightly green, energy. And we're going into initiative here. If you don't mind.
Again, I get good initiative.
As I get horrible initiative. Nah.
Sorry, I forgot to ask. What time of day is it right now in the game?
It was literally
It's like
just
noon.
asked like 10
noon.
minutes
Around
ago.
noon.
I'll say noon
What
at the
the
latest.
hell's wrong with you?
It's
What?
we're gonna say 11:22.
Isabel needs a nap.
White Claw, you're up first. She's floating about 20, 25 feet in the air. These little gemules bobbing up and down. What do you do?
He is going to cast a chill touch at her. She's going towards that kill. And she did threaten him, so yeah. He's gonna cast a chill touch.
At the woman?
Yep.
All right, the 24 will definitely hit. She takes 7 points of necrotic damage. Anything else for your turn?
Gonna use second level spell to regain 2 sorcerer points.
All right, as this illusory kitty claw slashes out in the darkness above.
And we're just gonna do I still not see monster? We're gonna stay right there.
All right, that will take us to Mel. Maybe there's a handout for this. I want to give you a handout. There should be a this token just looks like a person. Mel, what are you doing?
She's gonna cast Aura of Vitality again.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Irradiating this energy around.
I feel like it's gonna be needed.
Fair enough. And bonus action healing whom?
To me.
All right.
And that's it for her.
Fair enough. That'll take us to Melania. Who is...
She has a name? Melania?
Melania. They all have names.
Melania.
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 'Cause you never
Almost
said-
like the hardest boss in base game Elden Ring.
I was about to say it sounds exactly like
Well, they came up with this before Elden Ring came out. In turn, she's going to use her Nightmare Blast against as this dark, almost greenish black energy shoots out from her hands towards White Claw. Getting a 16 to hit
misses.
as you just kind of dodge out of the way. Actually, she's going to do it again. Getting a 14 to hit this time.
Misses even more.
As just blasting. You'll see. You'll see. Maybe. Yes. If. Which will take us to Isabel.
Alright, yo. Okay. Shit's about to get serious. Alright, so I'm gonna do 1, 2. I'm gonna take one step in front. I'm gonna go after this this cute little dude. And I'm gonna take a hit at him with the Dragon Slayer, but I'm also going to extend Great Weapon Master.
Oh, she does have art. Here you go.
Oh, cool.
Oh
That's
boy.
sick. That's cool. The defaced statue.
Yep.
Melania.
Alright. So I'm gonna check off Great Weapon
Spelled
Master.
different.
Gonna do that. And I'm gonna be using my Dragon Slayer for that.
And here's the drow that I knew it.
Oh, there is art for them.
There is. Well, one of them's got their back turned. Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, it's
Anyways,
okay.
interrupting. Isabel, pulling out your Dragon
Yep.
Slayer, swinging.
With the Great Weapon Master though.
All right, let's see it.
Okay.
A 17 hits.
Amazing.
For
So 20.
22 points of damage as you just clobber the shit out of this little gemule thing.
All right, and I can continue going with the.
With
Would
or
you
without the Great
consider?
Weapon Master, whatever you want to use.
I'm gonna keep it with the Great Weapon Master now to continue. It has to continue with the swing, right?
No.
Okay.
So the part you're thinking of is if you kill or crit something, you can bonus action attack again.
Okay.
And that's essentially like in Theater of the Mind using the same momentum. But your extra attack would, however, whatever. Yeah, it's just an extra
Okay.
attack.
Okay, so this guy in front of me is bye-bye, right? Bye-bye.
No, you just clobber the shit out of him. It goes bouncing around.
Okay,
They've
I'm
got a
gonna
lot
go at
more
him
than
again
22
then.
health.
Okay. Going at him again. With the Great Weapon Master
All right.
and all that fun stuff. My Dragon Slayer.
A
Ah.
10 is unfortunately going to be a miss.
Can I use because I've never used it before. The one where it just like pushes over my attack, like precision attack.
You don't need my permission.
Okay.
You can absolutely use it anytime you want.
Use the maneuver before after making the attack roll then. Okay, so when I want to use, let's say, okay, I'm gonna use precision attack. I
Okay.
am going to.
Roll me a
So,
d8.
yeah, okay.
As you push just a little bit, you look like you're going to miss, and then you swing downward more. 15 will hit.
Amazing. And then I'm gonna select the Dragon Slayer up above.
Yes, with the Great
Yep.
Weapon Master, dealing 20 more damage. Just kind of cutting into this little gemule here as it's kind of bouncing slower and slower.
Okay. And I technically haven't used my bonus action yet, right?
No?
Okay, I'm just gonna hit him again without Great Weapon Master.
No, so the only time you can bonus action attack is if you kill something or crit.
Right. Never mind. Okay. That'll be it then.
All
But
right.
I'll just move out of the way
You're good.
towards that though. Okay.
All right, as this thing's kind of slowly bouncing, it looks like it might be bouncing towards you, which will take us to Zadkiel.
Zadkiel, seeing all this going on, is getting incredibly frustrated, and he says, "Leave my friends alone!" And he activates Radiant Soul with a fiery wing popping out of his left shoulder, fiery wing popping out of his right shoulder, and he flies 20 feet into the air. That's where she is?
Yeah.
And then 20 feet over?
This thing will make an attack of opportunity on you.
Flood it.
Getting a nat 1.
And it misses.
Dealing ridiculous damage if it would have hit. But yes.
Alright. Zadkiel is going to take a swing with Talon against. What was her name again?
You don't know her name. The woman.
No, don't. The woman.
It's Melania, though. A 10 as you come up there. This dark energy, this wave of force just kind of shoots away from her, blocking your attack.
I'm going to take another attack.
All right. A 9. Once again, your sword becomes like almost too heavy to swing accurately as she just kind of warbles around in flight. But you're there.
But I'm there.
That'll take us to Alva. What's an Alva do?
What's an Alva do? Okay, so let's see.
It's the rare floppy horned Alva.
Floppy horns, yeah, the Jar Jar Binks Alva.
Yeah, there you go. Oh no.
Misa Alba Binks, we come for comic relief.
No.
Too soon.
No.
It was too soon as it was made. Alva, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna move over one here. And then I'm gonna Thorn Whip the pyramid creature directly in front of me.
All right, this one down here.
Nyeh.
Let's see it. This whipping thorn.
Thorn Whip. Alright, I gotta go to my core sheet. Hold on.
Core. Hardcore. Hardcore. You got your Marine Core. 24 is going to hit. Do you want to pull it closer?
Hey, Stevie.
Nah.
All right. As you just kind of crack it, it splits in two as you just hear screams of dozens individual within it.
Nice.
Gone.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else for Alva?
Nope, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
All right. That'll take us to these little guys that come bouncing around. One to each of you. Keep it real simple. One of them's going to try to slam onto White Claw. Getting a 15 to hit.
Misses.
One's going to try to slam on, just kind of bouncing and bounding towards Alva. Getting a 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
As Alva, you take 19 points of psychic damage.
Dear God.
And the other one's going to bound into Isabel, getting a 17 to hit. As
That hits.
Isabel,
Yep.
you take 16 points of psychic damage. And I will need all three of you to give me dexterity saves, as they all simultaneously try to just attach to each of you in various ways. White Claw just kind of like keeping it at bay. You all actually managed to keep them
Very
at
nice.
bay. Yeah. None of them grab onto you, although Isabel got kind of close. As you just kind of keep it away with your sword there. That'll end their turn. Taking us to White Claw.
Let's see. Could do that.
You could, but will you?
Cast this at a 4th level.
Alright. As your hands imbue with vampiric energy.
And it's gonna and
Make an attack with it.
let's see, we level 4. It's gonna be 4d6 because it's already 36.
But you have to roll to hit first.
Alright. And where the hell is it?
It's right there. Yes, I was just making sure it works, so ignore my roll. 23 absolutely hits this as you scratch into this gemule creature. For 11 points of necrotic damage as you heal for 5. And it just kind of gets sucked into your illusory claw that's kind of superimposed upon you. Anything else for White Claw? The shadow.
One the first level spell slot for 1 silver point, and that will be it.
Alright. Mel, you're up. What's Mel doing? You might be muted. But you're moving on up. I see that.
I was muted.
Classic.
Motorcycles outside. So she's gonna do Cure Wounds on Alvi.
Alright. And you just kind of step up behind Alva and pump some healing into her.
Thank you.
Why did that not roll?
It won't roll from the spell sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. For any of these attacks or anything that rolls dice, it won't do it from the spell sheet. It'll just give you the description. You gotta do it from the core. The hardcore, the parkour. As Alva, you get 6 points of healing.
Yeah, thank you.
Marine Corps. Probably where they got it from.
And she gets an extra 7.
As this aura around just submerges into Alva for 7 more.
Nice.
Anything else for Mel?
And she's gonna walk over there.
All right, this Gemule will try to slam onto you as you move away from its area.
Oh, yeah.
Getting a 14 to hit though, as it just kind of bounces in your area and you just quickly skitter away.
Mm-hmm.
That'll take us to Melania, face to face with Zadkiel. As she just reaches out towards you, you see this dark energy kind of suction cupping towards your general, towards your chest. Getting a big 8 to hit. As she just kind of grabs out towards you, and you just kind of fly, avoiding it easily. But then she reaches out again. Oof, getting a 19 to hit. Which I think just misses Zadkiel. I think his AC is 20 now. As you just kind of bash her away with your shield. No, come here. You'll see it. I promise. I promise. I was promised. Which will take us to Isabel, down on the ground there.
Alright. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Gotta make sure the Great Weapon Master stuff is checked off. I'm just gonna go and attack the one to my left with just a Dragon Slayer.
Alright.
Yep.
An 11 is going to be a miss. As you try and whirl around, not wanting to hit Alva or, big swing. Missing.
And I'm gonna attack again. See if something...
Alright, same creature there?
Yep.
Alright.
There we go.
20 will definitely hit. For 11 points of slashing damage, you cut into this odd pyramid bouncy boy.
Oh my gosh, he's not dead yet? Okay.
No, that was the first time he got hit.
Fine. Okay.
Second time, after the vampiric touch.
And let's see, I can't use anything. Yeah, I'm done right now.
Alright.
Yeah.
Zad, you're up. And probably muted. Definitely muted.
Zad attacks Millennia.
Alright. Millennials?
Ugh.
That's me. What do you... Yeah, let's see it. Big old swinging. Sword has... I don't know, some reason that talent just never clicked with your character. You rolled most of your bad rolls with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing one more time with this bitch. Let's see.
14 just hits.
Okay, well, we're gonna add some smites to that.
Alright.
Alright. Just waiting for this opportunity. Level 2 Divine Smite.
Whammy. As you stab into her, blood drips all over the statue, and you can see this kind of warble within the statue as her blood drips onto it, like on the face of it. It just kind of drips down as if the statue was liquid itself. For what?
30 damage.
That is nuts. Yeah. As you deal 30 points of damage stabbing into her, she screams out in pain as she smiles the entire time.
Oh.
Anything else for Zad?
Is it too late to bonus action another smite?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, then I'm done.
But that will take us to Alva on the ground here. What you up to? One of these gemules bumping into you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. I am going to Thorn Whip again.
All right, which one?
The one to my left in front of or behind Isabel.
Oh, up here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see it. That range, that whipping behind Isabel.
Mm-hmm.
22 with the whippity whip. That whips it.
Mm-hmm.
Whips it good for 12 points of piercing damage.
Good. Oh, nice.
As it just kind of cracks, you can see this kind of reflective light, almost like the sound of the crack reflecting in a physical way. It's weird. Anything else for Alva?
Nope, I'm gonna stay right here.
All right, taking us to the gem boys. One on each of you guys. Starting with White Claw. Getting a big 8 to hit.
If it only misses.
And Alva, this one's trying to jump on you, getting a 23 to hit.
Oh, that definitely is.
As Alva, you take 16 points of psychic damage as it slams into you. And against Isabel, getting a 17 to hit. As...
Yep.
Alright. You take
Sorry.
22 points of psychic damage, Isabel.
Why you do this to me?
It's just the way it goes. As I will
called
need
D&D.
all three of you
Dexterity.
to give me dexterity saves as they try to latch onto you. White Claw, you got
Yeah,
one latched
it's-
onto you. Alva, they're all latched onto you.
Oh no.
Which will take us to White Claw's turn. I'll keep him
He's
there for
gonna
now.
use the Vampire Claw to attack him.
At the
as he's
start
not-
of your turn,
Yes.
you take 7 points of piercing damage.
Alright. So he's gonna use Vampire Claw to
I need a
get
con,
it
I need
attacked.
need a con save, DC
Oh.
10. Just don't roll a 1. Yeah, you're good.
God.
No, use your Vampire Claw. Sorry, I wasn't trying. You know,
Yeah.
things come up.
Vampire Touch.
Nat 20, grabbing onto this thing.
Nice.
You this shadowy form kind of superimposed on you, grabs onto it. Let's see that massive damage.
4d6 plus.
Well, if you just click on where it says Vampiric Touch, it'll automatically.
Yeah, but it's I guess at 4th level. So that's why.
It asks you in the. You'll see it on your sheet.
Oh, right. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it does all the math for you. For a total of 17.
24.
Nice. For 24 points of damages, you get healed for 12. Very nice. This thing is still
That's
latched onto you,
really
though.
nice, though.
Yeah. Anything else for White Claw?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. Taking us to Mel. Seeing everybody
yeah.
having one of these things attached to their bodies.
Toll of the Dead against the ones that's attached to White Claw.
All right. Big old wisdom. You got an 18 as it kind of wriggles around but isn't hurt by your noises of the dead.
And 7 points goes to Isabella.
All right. As Isabel, you get healed for 7 as this aura around maintains. Which will take us to Millennia. Gonna try to just go ham, just like fists up, just like beating on the drum, at least trying to. This dark energy surrounding her fists. Getting a 21 with her first attack.
That hits.
As you take 8 bludgeoning and 8 psychic damage. Total of 16. And just slamming down, hammering down. Second attack got an 18 to hit. As her first attack kind of like hits your neck a little bit. Second attack hits your shoulder, your pauldron. Not dealing any damage. Just kind of slides off. Oh, yes. This is the way. This is how it begins. Taking us to Isabel. One of these gemules on your persons. What do you do?
All right. I'm gonna try and get him off again.
All right.
I'm gonna try and pull him off. Would that be a strength?
It is a strength check.
Yep. Okay. Come on, baby. Yes. Come on.
-3 is still 21. Yes, you're good. Because check and save are 2 different things. You just don't have your proficiency bonuses all. But
okay.
You kind of rip this thing off, and it falls to the side next to you. As you are no longer restrained, or no longer grappled by it.
I'm gonna stab at it.
Well, you use your action to rip it off.
Oh. Can I at least kick it as a bonus action?
You can kick it for 0 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna kick it for 0 damage.
All right. As it scuttles away, but still nearby.
Yeah, I kicked it.
Taking us to our eye in the sky, Zadkiel.
Okay, we're going with an attack.
12, unfortunately, is going to be a miss. As you stab out, she just kind of flies and dodges around.
Second attack.
11 will also be a miss, as she just kind of like almost guides your sword away from her with this dark energy.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Alva. Actually, Isabel, I forgot at the start of your turn, you do take 7 points of bludgeoning damage that squeezes onto you. Or piercing. So you would have lost 7 hit points.
I will do that.
Alva, start of your turn. You lose 7 hit points as this thing grabs and kind of leeches onto you.
Alright, I'm gonna use my turn to try and get it off of me.
Alright, give me a strength check. As you try and rip it off, it's stuck on tight. Still attached.
Okay. That will be all for my turn then.
Alright, just trying to get these things off of you. That will take us to the gemules. Trying to slam into each of you. White Claw got a 19 to hit.
Gonna use the shield from the staff.
Absolutely.
The damage.
Which is weird because it like rubber bands back and slams into you, and as it does, shield blocking it.
That's 5, so that's 2.
Increasing your AC to a lot more than 19. The other gemule against Alva got a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
As Alva, you take 21 points of psychic damage.
Alright, I'm out.
As Alva falls over, this thing kind of just still attached, jumping on top of her. Walba shift?
Waba shifts.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But that will take us to the other one, who is going to try to slam into Isabel. Getting a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
As Isabel, you take 22 points of psychic damage.
Oh, Jeebus. Oh, Lord, have mercy, I'm down.
As Isabel gets knocked down, hitting your head on the floor, this thing starts jumping on you and attaches itself as well.
Oh, Lordy.
Which will take us to White Claw. White Claw, at the start of your turn. 7 points.
Constitution.
7 points of piercing damage and a Constitution save.
-7 Constitution. We're good.
Actually, you guys tell me. You guys want this cliffhanger as 2 people get knocked unconscious, or do you want to continue this fight? See how it goes.
I'm
Cool,
cool.
whatever.
I can continue, so it's up to you guys. I don't mind.
I kind of don't want to see. I kind
I
of don't want to
needed
be
a
sitting here.
cliffhanger for dinner.
Oh,
All right.
I don't want you missing dinner.
We can
Thank you.
call it here for the night, so we can
Okay.
pick up there as top of the round. We'll remember that White Claw has passed his save, but is still attached by one of these creatures. 2 of your allies down, grappled by these little pyramid bouncy boys, as Zadkiel doing battle above this defaced statue. We'll pick up there.
Pretty epic.
We'll pick up there next week, folks. So stay
Hey, I
tuned.
want to thank Patchworks again. I just want to thank Patchworks again for the +1.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thank you, Patchworks, and thanks everyone for watching. And we'll see you guys next week. So check us out, and we'll see you next time. Night or
See
night.
you next time.
Night. Bye
Good night.
bye.